let's talk about COVID depression. So we've been in this state of isolation. Well, here in the US, and I'm in New Jersey, it's kind of like semi-isolation, not really. I mean, everybody's working from home, but we're still allowed to go out and stuff like that. So I really feel for the people who are in like very strict lockdown right now, because I think a lot of people are getting COVID depression. They're getting the COVID blues. It's almost like, match that or mix that with the normal winter blues that we get like here in the Northeast. And it can be very serious for people. They may wake up and be like, why am I so unmotivated? Why am I so down on myself? Why do I feel like doing nothing? I feel like I have no purpose in my life. Well, this could be a reason why. Self-isolation. As human beings, we're not made to be isolated for long periods of time necessarily, right? We still want to see people every now and again. We might be more introverted, but that doesn't matter. Like, we still need that human connection. And right now, our only connection is like through Zoom and through Skype and on the internet and things like that. Not so much where I am, because we're still allowed to go out. The restaurants are partially open. Certain percentage, is allowed in, stuff like that. But it's so I can still see people, but I feel for the people who can't. And I think it's leading a lot of people vitamin D deficient. Okay, if you're not familiar with vitamins and minerals in your body, vitamin D deficiency basically happens when you don't get any sunlight. So if you're in a strict lockdown right now, and you're not going outside at all, or you're not seeing any of that sun and bringing that lovely sunlight into your world, then you may be prone to depression. So look into that, or get vitamin D levels checked out and see if you may need to supplement or something like that. I'm not a doctor, my background's holistic medicine, so I'm not going to prescribe anything for you, but I want to make it a point because I think a lot of people are feeling the effects, physical effects of that, okay? Not only the isolation, but not getting enough sunlight. That is a huge issue for a lot of people, especially in the Northeast. A lot of us are vitamin D deficient anyway, around winter time. So if you're mixing winter, natural, like seasonal depression with COVID, it can be extreme for people. And, especially people who are all alone right now. So I want to say, you are never truly alone, even though you can't touch people physically. You always have somebody to reach out. And I guess once in a while, I like to just come on here and talk about whatever I feel intuitively I need to say. And I think today what I need to say is I need to reach out to those people who are feeling really alone right now and really like they can't do anything, or they're feeling really depressed, okay? I just want to say that you are not alone. And I know it's hard, and I know you don't want to, it's hard because you can't actually, like I said, touch people or be around other people's energy, because we need that as human beings. But even though we have to compromise with the technology these days, and our only method of really reaching out to people is through, videos and Zoom and Skype calls. And it's better than nothing. So, you always have somebody that you can reach out to, either online that you can talk to. You can talk to somebody on the phone, hopefully, and actually hear somebody's voice. And like I said, over calls. It's not ideal, but it is something that is crucial to people's sanity right now. People are going insane. I'm not really going insane, but I don't mind the isolation as much as other people. So if you're the type of person who needs to be around a lot of people, or you really get energy from that, then it's going to affect you more than somebody who is a little more, I don't want to say necessarily introverted, but somebody who is more likes being alone, doesn't mind it, okay? So, reach out to people, number one. Number two is, use this time wisely instead of harping on how bad it is or how much you miss from your previous life, right? Pre-COVID life. Focus on using this time and finding the advantage in it and saying, okay, this is the universe telling me that maybe it's doing a passion project or something that I used to do as a kid, or something, to just enjoy the time to do nothing for a while. We're so used to always doing something that we never do nothing. We never just draw, or we think it's silly, right? We think when we're adults, we can't do that stuff. So this is time that you can use to kind of tap in. And I know if you feel bad, it's hard because you don't want to do anything pretty much, or just like sit on the couch and stuff. But it's, it's a matter of shifting the perspective a little bit, just a little bit. So I'm asking, just a little bit, to make yourself feel a little bit better, and not focusing on the negative, but focusing on the advantages if you can find one. Because there's always going to be some advantage somewhere. And that's why it's important to talk to people too, because other people can make you laugh. Other people can lift you up, as long as it's the right kind of people. So the third thing is to not, if you're reaching out to people, make sure they're the right kind of people, okay, in your environment. Make sure that they are people who are going to lift you up or inspire you, or not people who are going to join, like have a pity party with you or something like that. Like it's, I know it's hard, but realize who you are conversing with, or what you're surrounding yourself with. Are you on social media and you're reading angry posts or negative posts, or harping on just like how much stuff sucks right now? Shift that. Go towards the light instead of the dark. Go towards the people who are finding the advantage. Not the people who are like toxic positivity, who are fake dreamers, positive, like, and don't recognize any of the shadow parts or the darker parts. No, you want people who have a nice balance, who are even keel. And you might say, well, where do I find those people? I don't know, but there's how many billion people on the planet, right? And with the age of technology, we can always connect to people all over the place. So that's what I'm saying. It's when we're making excuses sometimes, it's not that is the reality. It's that we've made it our reality. It's that has become our essence, in a sense. And we can envelop ourselves in that so much that we don't see other opportunities, or we don't see windows on the wall that we can climb out of, or doors that we can walk through. We think it's just like blank, or just like solid. But nothing is solid. Reality is not actually solid. We know this. This is truth. This is physics. So that's all I'm saying. You can always reach out to me. Leave a comment below. Subscribe. I put out new videos every single week, so I try to be helpful and lift people up, I hope. But yeah, seriously, this is a serious thing going on right now, and anybody who's feeling low, we all have our days, but some people feel really like isolated and alone, and I just want to say that you're not alone. Reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. That's the first step, okay? And even if you're shy, it's okay. Like nobody's gonna judge you on this, all right? And there's professionals out there too who are helping with this. So I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. So have a nice day, and peace.